Whether it makes you laugh, cry, scream, or fly, there's a song for every emotion. We're Mike and Priya, and we talk about the songs that make up the soundtrack to your life. Because life is in the lyrics.
Shut it.
Oh, fuck.
It.
There we go. This is it.
That's it.
Go for it.
Well, I got some singing to do here in
Oh,
my
you don't
intro.
want to oversing on the
I can't oversing on that. It'll be like clashing.
Okay.
Okay, now can I go? I've lost a little bit of my thunder, but RESPECT. Find out what that means to me and to all the women as we celebrate International Women's Day today on the pod.
That's right. That's right. It's all about girl power. And that's GIRL power, not GURL power.
Oh, I like girl power better.
GURRR?
Yeah.
RL
Girl.
Girl.
Like in Heated Rivalry. A girl. A girl. But also they said girl a lot in there was a great show on Netflix called Dead to Me. I think it's Dead to Me with Christina Aguilera. No, with Christina
Applegate. Is it Applegate?
It is Applegate.
Apple Palm?
It is Applegate. Christina Applegate and...
Oh, and the one who was on the doctor show?
Do you mean Linda Cardinelli?
That's it, yeah.
What doctor show?
She was a doctor on ER or something like that.
Was she really?
Yeah, yeah.
I did not remember that.
She was also on Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, and I've never watched that, but I heard that was...
Great. Such a great show.
One season only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Also James Marsden in that show. Very good. He's very I feel like he's underrated. Maybe I just think that.
But you know what, Priya? He's a man.
Yeah.
And today is all about
That's
the
right.
women.
We're not talking about him.
No.
But on that show, they say girl a lot, and I loved it. I got obsessed with the way they use that term.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Girl.
It wasn't like that. It was
No.
like, yeah, girl. I know, girl. I'm sorry, girl. She
Oh,
would say
yeah,
it at
yeah.
the end of every sentence, and Christina Applegate's character would get so mad at her, but then they became such good friends, but also like clashed a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The gay friends of ours, some gay friends of ours,
Yes.
especially the Spanish ones,
Ooh, spicy.
well, they're not Spanish, but they speak Spanish. They always say she. Oh, well, she's pissed off right now as they refer to one
each other.
another.
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Do you have any non-gay friends?
You?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I'm so
I do.
special.
I do have some non-gay friends.
Like
I
that
think.
you guys socialize with.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I had to think there for a minute.
I know you were going to say a lot for a second,
Yeah.
and then you said, yeah, a lot. There are.
There are.
Like, when was the last time you socialized with some?
It was a couple of weeks ago, I think.
Really? Okay. All right, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know, we the gays, we like to branch out.
Yeah, that's good for you. So you don't just stick within the mafia.
No, that's true. No, we
Okay,
don't.
good.
We don't.
Is there a gay mafia in Toronto?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
You're not high enough. I can't even talk. High
It's-
enough.
That's because usually when you use the word high, you just stop at high.
I know. I did have a high thought the other day, and it was a good one too.
Oh, God. Did you listen
did
to
not
our last
record it.
episode?
I did. Yes.
You did a lot of sharing.
I did. Didn't I
Wow.
even text you?
Yeah, you
That
did.
I was like, oh.
I listened to
I
it today
yeah.
on my walk to work, and I was like, man, you really do share.
I know.
Yeah, I wonder what the little listeners think about that.
You know what's funny? For that reason, there are certain people I tell about the podcast, and then there's a whole bunch of people I don't tell.
Yeah, I know.
like there's a lot of people I could tell about it, and then I think, but I know you in a work context.
Yeah.
And I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what little listeners who don't know us think about us.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I sometimes, as I'm listening to our episodes,
Right.
I think, I wonder what little listeners,
Right.
around the globe who
Yeah.
have no idea who we are.
Should we summarize some of the things I have shared over this past year?
Sure.
If by chance this happens to be their first listen,
Yeah. International Women's Day.
Yeah.
This is like female empowerment.
let's see what you little listeners think of some of these things. I started off very, very early, maybe the first or second episode, telling everyone I was very highly intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the
yeah.
69 episodes after that, proving that was wrong.
I'm really smart. I've
like-
had tests
I'm
that
like-
have proven that.
I did actually say that I had been tested for it too. Embarrassing.
Well,
But also true.
but yeah, I was going to say that we've had
Also true.
people tell us that they're impressed with how much you know.
Oh, yeah, I do like that. Okay. Secondly, I have talked about maybe too many poop disasters I've had.
Thank God those slowed down.
Yeah. Well, because there's only so many. Luckily, I haven't had more.
You haven't had any new ones to
No
share?
new ones to share. No.
Saved.
I've talked about my sex face a couple of times. I've talked a lot about my sexcapades,
Yes.
on and on and on.
Masturbation.
I've talked about masturbating. I've talked about masturbating high and how it's so easy to forget what I'm doing when that's happening. And that has proven itself to be true over and over again. Just happened a few nights ago. Actually, no.
Okay.
Last night I was doing something very wholesome. I was reading a book
Oh, good for you.
by Ethan Hawke.
Okay.
Did you know that he's written quite a few novels? I
No.
think 4.
Well, he was in
And-
the Dead Poet Society.
Yes, he was. I was reading his novel and
I missed
then,
that.
what?
That was a movie.
I know that.
But the Dead Poet Society, poet, writer.
I got it. It just wasn't
wasn't
worth
good. Yeah, okay.
It wasn't worth stopping and commenting on. And then I was reading his book to try to help me fall asleep. And
Shout out to Ethan Hawke on your riveting writing.
no, just because reading, it's just such a lulling thing. It's not like it's a horror book or anything,
No.
right? So I'm reading that, trying to fall asleep. And then every second sentence, I'm like, what? What did he just say? And I'd have to reread it. And
did you say you were high at that time?
I
or no?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would be hard to retain
Still
information
didn't-
when you're.
That's true. But it's still, these days, nothing helps. Nothing makes me fall asleep. Nothing. Although I have good news to report.
Okay.
Maybe something you'll be proud of me for.
Uh-huh.
What do you think it might be?
Proud of you?
Yeah.
Let's see. You didn't poop in your backyard.
I've only done that once.
You didn't drop a coat belt.
Oh, now you're bringing up all
into
my poop stories.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's because you brought up the poop. You didn't
Yeah.
have to run down the street in New York City
No,
to find a
stop
place
it.
to poop.
Okay, little listeners, if you're listening for the first time, those are the 3 of my poop stories. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. What did you do?
So for the last 10 days, about 10 days, I've been doing some sort of workout
Exercise.
every day.
Oh, that should have been my
Yes.
first guess. Good for you.
Yeah,
How you
thanks.
feeling?
I feel good. I mean, it's not like
How are you feeling?
I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I know that I would. I knew that I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good. However, I'm not working out like you work out. Like I'm not doing like an hour
Well,
or
let
whatever
me
at
tell
a
you,
time.
I haven't worked out in 3 weeks.
Well, but you couldn't tell by looking at you.
Oh,
And I say that in all honesty because the other night we went to a concert, which we'll fill people in about. And you came from work, so you were wearing a fitted button-down shirt. And I was like, looking
Oh,
good.
really?
Looking good.
I feel like a stuffed sausage in that.
As you were telling me all about all the croissants and pastries you ate in Montreal. Yeah. But you look good to me.
Oh, thank you. Well, again, not about me because I am not a girl. Well, I'm a girl.
Girl. A girl.
But about you, are we
Yeah.
done with your updates to our new little listeners if they haven't listened to the back catalog?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. So we've actually had, you've just referenced it, we've had a fun week together.
We have.
One of the things that we're going to try and do is get out and see some live music
Yeah.
at least once a month,
Yeah.
minimum.
I like that.
And we're also going to expand our musical
Horizons,
horizons,
a little
right?
bit.
So it's
Yeah.
not just going to be seeing the kinds of bands or live music that we want. It's also going to be like
Seeing the live music and bands we don't want.
or other it could be that or just not being closed off to
Genres
other
and- yes.
genres and yeah.
Right.
Isn't that what we talked about?
That is exactly what we
Okay.
talked about.
All right.
I
So
love
what did we
that.
do this week? Let's tell our little listeners.
Yes, we went to History Nightclub. Isn't it? Did they call it a nightclub? History
History.
venue.
It's the
Whatever.
venue,
History.
yeah.
to
Owned by
see-
Drake.
Owned by Drake.
It's in a shopping mall.
It is.
totally
It's
weird.
very strange.
Yeah.
It's right beside like a big theater that is closing. So I wonder if they're going to
Oh.
expand the music venue or open a second venue
Space
there.
or-
I don't know. Anyways, we went to see Canadian artist Lauren Spencer Smith.
Yes. And if you checked out our Instagram and listened to last week's episode, you'll know that we promoted that.
Yes. She's fantastic. She has an amazing voice.
But before we get into
Yeah,
that.
I know exactly where you're going.
Let's talk a little bit about.
Let's do that. The pre-show.
Yeah.
Pre-show.
Well, the pre-show. So Priya and we met. I met her after work. We went out for dinner, and then we're like, okay, well, we'll go out to this venue. We'll park, and we'll go somewhere and get a drink before we go into the venue.
Like adults.
Doors open at 7. Priya says to me as we're sitting having dinner, well, the doors open at 7, and the concert starts at 7:30. Yeah. What I love about this is we're going to be home probably by about 9:30.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably not going to happen because there's they're always late or there's usually some sort of opening act or whatever.
I was very starry-eyed and just like innocent and naive in that moment.
So you drove us to the venue, and when we were looking for a parking spot, what did we see?
We saw a lineup all the way around the venue, starting to crawl all the way around the venue. It was about halfway around the venue, and we were like, we are not going to be those schmucks.
No, because we're going to go for a drink, and we're going to come back when that lineup is gone. So what did we do?
We're going to slide right in.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
We went for that drink.
We did.
And a half hour later, we came back, and where was the lineup, Priya?
All the way around.
And this venue is in a shopping mall that is basically it takes up a whole city block.
Right.
So that lineup, we approached the entrance, and there was a VIP entrance and there was a general entrance. VIP entrance, there was nobody in line. Crickets. Mm-hmm. General entrance, huge lineup. We were walking and walking. I was like, by the time we got to the end of the line, what did I say to you?
Mike said, do they have VIP tickets for this? And I was like, yeah, I guess, but we just have regular tickets. He's like, maybe we can upgrade. And I was like, oh.
How much would it cost for us to upgrade? I am 57 years old.
Right.
I don't wait in lines anymore.
Well, the best part was how much fun we were making of all the people waiting. We're like, we're not waiting in line. We don't do that.
We're like, we are not doing that. So
no, we walked all the way around.
All the way around the building.
Got our steps in.
We got our steps in.
We walked right to the VIP.
Yeah.
And then Mike was like, how much is it to get into the VIP?
We had a $60 option or a $70 option.
That's right.
And so we were like, we'll take 2 60s, please.
That's right. And then we bantered a little bit with the door staff, and we walked right on in.
Yes, we did.
We had somebody lead us to our
VIP table.
Yep. Take us beyond that little barrier. We felt really cool. Yeah.
And what did you say as we were entering the building?
What did I say?
You turned around to the people in the general line. You're like, see you later, bitches.
Oh, I did say that. Yeah. Not loud enough that anybody could hear me, but loud enough that I could hear me and feel really superior. And then we had a group of ladies beside us.
Oh my God.
This is like mom's night out. Mom's nights out are either hilarious or extremely annoying.
Yeah.
Or both.
When we got to the spot, there was an empty table beside us. Yeah. And so we're sitting there. Mm-hmm. And I said to Priya at one point, look at over there, there's a group of moms that are buying VIP tickets. And you're like, where, what? And I said, look, they're buying those VIP tickets. And I bet you they're going to sit here. Sure enough, these moms, and what were they? Like maybe 40, 43, 44.
Yeah,
like
early
young
40s. Young, hip, really cool.
They come, they sit down. They did not stop talking.
Scream talking because we're at a concert.
The entire time.
And
little listeners, you know this whole theory about helicopter parents?
Yeah.
And how they're overprotective, overbearing.
Yeah, well, that helicopter crashed and burned with these ladies.
Totally. These women, they had, when we started talking to them, and we were like, oh, you're here for the concert. That's great.
They're like,
you know,
our kids are out there.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, how old are they? Oh, from 10 to 13. We're like,
out in this massive crowd of people, these young kids are out there. So the concert was fun. There was the opening acts.
Two opening acts.
You were not impressed with that.
I was not impressed with that. And then I finally asked our server, I was like, sorry, what time does Lauren go on? And so she pulls out her agenda or whatever. And she says, oh yeah, she's scheduled to go on at 9:15. And I'm like, 9:15?
I'm just popping my chocolate mushroom by
not me, Mike. You're the one who said
That's
that your
true.
bedtime is usually 9:30.
Yeah, I'm usually in bed by 9:30.
Right.
I was like, yeah, we're not getting into.
I know.
So
we
were there
got
for
home.
a while.
We were there for a while. I think we got out of there at like 10:30.
Oh yeah, probably around that. It was fun.
It was fun.
And Lauren has an amazing voice.
She's
She had-
really good live.
She was very good live. Yeah. So if you get a chance to see her, Lauren Spencer Smith,
Yes.
see her live. She's fantastic.
Incredible Canadian talent.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to apologize to you for one thing though that
Okay.
happened there. When she first came out, she had her hair. Well,
Oh,
okay.
right. Yeah.
So when she first came out on stage, Mike says, "Is that her hair?" And I was looking at her and I'm like, because there's two big swaths on both sides of her, like running down her shoulders. And I'm like, no, that's a scarf, you idiot.
And it was long. Like it was
Like
almost
to
her
knees.
ankles.
Yeah. Past
It
her
was
knees.
past her knees. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, that's her. That's a scarf, you idiot. And then I noticed it was her hair.
It was her
and
hair.
I felt really badly about that.
Yes. And it's not idiot. It's idiot.
It's idiot. But I said idiot. Yeah, I think idiot is less offensive than idiot.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I don't know.
If I called you an idiot, like that's...
I think they're both
idiot
not
is like-
great.
Okay.
Calling people names.
Right.
Call me
Okay.
by my name.
Oh, great movie. Great movie.
Yeah, so that was fun. Lots
Mm-hmm.
of fun. And our next one, we'll update you on what we
Yeah,
end
we'll
up
have to
doing.
research and maybe let you guys know in advance this time because what we did last week was we talked about it and we didn't realize that it was going to be
The episode
concert was the same night as the episode was
Yeah.
going to be airing. So
Yeah. So a little late on
Yes.
that one.
a little late on that one. All right.
So listen,
Uh-huh.
you have mentioned this
Yes.
sleeping problem of yours
Yeah.
several times.
So many.
So I did some extensive research.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And
You have a solution for me? Something I haven't tried?
well, I don't know if you've tried it, but I'm going to tell you about what I...
Hit me.
Have you heard of golden milk?
Yes, with turmeric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of that.
Okay. Great
Moving on.
segment.
Apparently, though, it's really good. It's very helpful. And I know you're vegan,
Yeah.
but you can do it without.
Yeah. You can do it with any kind of milk.
Yeah.
And a little bit of like maple syrup or something with black pepper and turmeric. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Mhm.
It's very healthy
Yeah.
because turmeric is also, first of all, it's helpful in so many ways for inflammation and stuff, especially helpful for people with arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
I have tried that in the past, not as a sleeping aid. And you know what? It's funny that you mention it because I was thinking about that recently and wondering, I wonder if I should try that in the evening. I wonder if that would help me go to sleep because sometimes they say warm milk helps you fall asleep. So maybe I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot tonight.
Yeah, give it
and
a
see
shot.
for a few
Then
nights.
report back to us because I know little listeners are at the end of their seat waiting to hear about
Yeah.
the update when you come back and say, guess what I did last night?
Okay.
I fell asleep.
Do you think you combined two different sayings there? End of their ropes and edge of their seats?
I think I did.
Yes, okay.
Even as it was coming out of my mouth, I was thinking, this doesn't sound right, but I'm just going to
but
run
it's
with it.
almost right.
I'm going to run with it. Yeah.
Okay, so I will try that and I will report back next week.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right. You know what is coming up, Priya?
What?
Clock change.
Yes.
And it's really early this year. It's
March
coming up
8th.
March 8th.
Because
Yes.
I thought it's usually around the 20th or 21st, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because that's
they
the
moved it up.
equinox, isn't it?
Whoever they are. I
Yeah,
don't know who the fuck they are.
is they?
Yeah.
And how can they randomly just say, okay, oh, you know what? This year we're just gonna let's make it March 8th.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Who says that? Who does that?
Well, what do we do in time change? In the spring,
spring
we
forward.
spring forward.
I know that's
So
gonna
do
be
not
so-
fall back.
No, I won't
Spring
fall
forward,
back.
fall back.
Yeah, and you know what is also really nice? It's like right now we're recording. Usually we record on Sundays. It's a beautiful sunset actually that we're
It
getting.
is.
But today we're recording on a Friday evening.
Mm-hmm.
We might get wild and crazy after this.
Oh, wild and
Ooh,
crazy.
yeah. Let's just cheers. Have
Ching,
a little
ching.
cheers. Cheers. Okay. But tonight we're recording on a Friday evening. Drinking our gin and Dubonnet. And it is 6:00 and it's still light out.
Mm-hmm. It's still light out. Yeah.
We made it, Mike. We made it through another fucking grueling winter.
Well, the winter's not over, but
That's
the
true.
time change will be.
That's true. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now, you all know that I am a pop culture fanatic. I love TV, films, books, music, obviously. In fact, Mike has told me that I've mentioned this several times that I read Entertainment Weekly,
Yes.
People.com,
Uh-huh.
and CNN every morning as I'm having my tea or coffee.
That's right. We talked about that when we were having our drink.
We did talk about that.
Yeah.
Because I was saying something about it, and you're like, yes, you've mentioned that many times on the podcast.
I didn't say it with that tone, though, did I?
Probably.
Yeah. I may not have said it with that tone, but I might have rolled my eyes and therefore you
Yeah.
interpreted the tone.
I heard the tone,
Yeah.
whether you said it with the tone or not.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I can read between the lines by now, Mike. So, a new season of the only reality TV show that I watch has begun, and that is The Voice. But this year, it's Battle of Champions.
Ooh.
Yes, dun dun dun. So it is featuring John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, and Mike's fave, Adam Levine.
Oh, God.
I know he's not really a
Sexy,
fan.
but annoying.
Okay, since this show just debuted, I thought it could be fun to sort of follow the show and the contestants along this season because it's all about music, and I find it fascinating to see what songs the contestants with their mentors, what they choose, like, and just to learn the depth of musical knowledge from each of the judges. So I thought that could be something fun we could kind of do as a recap. And Mike even said that he would watch.
I said I would.
And will you?
I will.
Okay.
I didn't watch the last episode,
That's okay.
though. Okay.
That's okay. So I'm just going to give a little brief summary of what went down the first episode. So, in light of that, we would like to introduce a new ongoing segment called Battle of Champions, the Little Recap.
How many episodes is this reality show?
I actually don't know how many this is going to be.
Oh.
I feel like it's probably 8 or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's a condensed version of what their normal season would be.
And the normal season seems like it just goes on.
I think it's like, I don't know.
Can you please explain to the little listeners and me
Right.
what is The Voice and how does it work?
Oh my God, have you never watched it?
No, I have not.
Even in the beginning?
No,
Okay.
never.
The Voice is a reality singing competition show that launched after American Idol was already established. What makes it different is that with The Voice, we don't have judges, we have coaches.
Right, okay.
So in this series, for example, John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, and Adam Levine are judges. So they're going to build their teams. So they're going to fight to get contestants on their team.
Okay.
So the way it works is that they have their backs to the stage.
Right.
A contestant comes out and sings an audition piece.
Okay.
If a judge likes what they hear, they hit their button and their chair turns around.
Okay.
If more than one judge hits their button for the same contestant, then they have to sell the contestant on why the contestant should choose them.
Okay. Okay.
So sometimes all 3 judges will turn.
Right.
And then the contestant gets to choose between the 3 judges, and they're really fighting to get this person on their team, which makes it so much fun.
Okay.
That's the best part of it for me.
Okay.
Now, Mike, this was your first time watching the show, so hit me with your best shot.
Yeah.
What were your first impressions?
Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be full disclosure here. There's a reason why I don't watch reality shows. And I think it's probably because I've become a cranky old man.
Oh.
I find it cringe. I find it so cringe. It's so contrived. Even when they're trying to be spontaneous, I find it just so cringy. And Adam Levine sitting there with his leg up on his chair, trying to look so casual and cool.
Yeah.
He just gives me the ick. He just does.
Oh,
So,
I can't wait to see how this goes for the whole season.
yeah. Those were my first impressions. I'm also going to let you know, I didn't get through the whole first episode. I had to turn it off. I was like, I can't fucking do this. But I have committed that I'm going to be part of this segment and I'm going to contribute. So I will watch the episodes.
All right.
And I will work towards my goal of getting to the end of an episode. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know that a lot of a lot of it is staged, right? But I do find that the interactions between the coaches when they're like trying to pitch to the contestants or trying to fight off the other coaches to get a contestant. I mean, I don't think those are contrived, and that's my favorite part of it.
Yeah. Well, I would say that I found Kelly Clarkson to be probably the most honest out of the 3 of them. You already know how I feel about Adam Levine. I just didn't
I think we all do.
Yeah, he just is. He's going to have to really win me over. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What's the tea? Spill the tea on what you think
Okay.
about this first episode.
Well, we're talking about the first 2 episodes
Right.
because we're a little bit behind now, and I know you only got
Okay.
15 minutes through the first episode. But anyways,
Yeah.
you're
Well,
gonna catch up.
you're gonna hate me even more. I haven't even watched the second episode yet.
Well, I know that because if you couldn't finish the first one, how are we gonna get through
No,
this?
we're gonna get through. I'm making a commitment. I'm making a commitment to you and our little
Okay.
listeners that I am gonna try and really like watch them. This is me trying to do
Okay,
some
yeah,
personal growth.
I appreciate that, and I am very interested to see if you change your tune. Do you see what I did there?
Well,
As we as we go along, and if you start to come around in terms of enjoying the
yeah.
process,
Okay.
because every stage is different. Right now, we're going through the audition phase, which is kind of my favorite part because they're picking these people blind, right? They don't get to see what they look like. So they're purely picking on the voice and how the performance makes them feel,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to on like American Idol or something where they get to see
Yeah.
whether this person fits the idea of
Yeah.
a pop star before, saying yay or nay.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I really love about it. And then the coaching sessions are super fun to watch.
Okay.
It's just fascinating for me to see how they can make, like the judges can make little tweaks, like say, how about if we just bring it down there by half an octave and maybe we'll go a cappella in this portion, and just how the way they produce the performance is really cool to me, because I know TV, but I don't know music. Like I don't know how
Right.
they put those things together, or how you produce a song, like a famous song, but make it different, but not
Right.
too different,
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's get into the reviews so we can wrap this up.
Okay. In what you did see,
Yeah.
was there anything that stood out to you in terms of performers or?
The one thing that kind of struck me with the ones that I saw was that none of them chose that young kid, the young boy who auditioned. I can't remember what his name is.
Right.
None of them turned around for him, and they were all saying, "Come back in a few years" or something like that.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of growth, and I think Kelly Clarkson said something like, it just feels like he needs a little bit more life experience to then to have that come through the music. I mean, he sounded like the rest of them to me. What do I know about music? I didn't pick up a difference between the way he sung and the way the other people sung. So that to me was like oh, yeah, these people obviously know something, because they're, whatever it was they felt with the others, they certainly didn't feel with this kid.
And that happens, that happens several times throughout the audition process where they just nobody turns. And most of the time, I'd say I agree with them. Like you can hear sort of like pitchy things, or you can hear that they're running out of breath, or they're not really
Look at
they're
you.
singing the song, but they're not really feeling the emotion.
But
I've
you
been
just
watching this show for 20 seasons, or however many seasons we're on.
So a few minutes ago, you said that you don't know music. Yeah, you do.
Well,
yeah, you do. You could be
I
on
mean,
this show.
okay, maybe
You could
I
be
do.
one of the judges slapping that red button.
Oh my God, I would love to. I would love to fight for one of these contestants. I do love when they're really trying to like outdo each other.
Yeah.
That to me is hilarious. It's like, what is Adam going to come up with this time? Because he puts up a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he has been known in the regular voice as sort of the king of the 4-chair turns. So whenever all the judges turn, he has usually come out victorious in those rounds.
Okay.
But now they've got only 3 coaches, and we'll have to see if he retains that title.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what there's to say right now in the audition process so far, but there were just some funny moments. For example, when it was a 3-chair turn, did you get to this point where John Legend was trying to? It was the woman with the fun hair, and she brought her son out.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So, do you want to say what happens there?
Yeah, and so John Legend's trying to woo this woman to choose him as her coach, and he asks the son, "What kind of music do you listen to? What kind of bands or musicians?" The kid says Maroon 5, and Adam Levine was like dancing and went and fist bumped the kid, and yeah. So
and
then,
John Legend said something so funny, something like I organized my own
my own
I was
demise
the
or
master of my
something.
own demise.
Yeah.
I love that.
That
That was
was cute.
hilarious. And
Yeah.
then, of course, he lost
Right. Yeah.
to Adam Levine. The other funny part was when he was vying for a country artist.
Oh, yeah,
Did you see
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
And he
The
was
female?
battling, I can't remember who the contestant was, but he was battling with Kelly to
Yes.
win
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
contestant. And so all the country people usually go to Kelly.
Mm.
And so he was prepared for that. So he had an endorsement, a video endorsement
Right. Yeah.
from,
From Reba McEntire.
yes,
Yes, the queen
who
of country.
who went on and on about how John Legend would make a great coach for a
Yeah.
country artist, and I approve this
This
message.
message. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Then
was fun.
Kelly, of course, freaked out. And then she called her on TV, like
Live on TV.
on the show. Yeah. She called her
Yeah.
and gave her hell. Yeah. That
I
was
thought
cute.
that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Those things are interesting to me, like just seeing those
hmm
little bits and stuff. But
So what happened
yeah.
in episode 2?
Okay, so in episode 2, there's a great 3-chair turn
Okay.
where just things go very unexpected.
Okay.
Do you remember when I told you? I don't know what. Well, I guess other people would have maybe already seen this, but I mentioned to you that sometimes during the part where they're telling their story and stuff, sometimes somebody will say, I really hope that John turns for me. Like, I really would
Oh,
love to
yeah.
have him as my coach, and I'm hoping John turns for me. Well, this person was really hoping for Kelly to turn for him.
Oh, okay.
He's a country artist.
Yeah.
And he was like, I would just dream of being on Kelly's team. And then all 3 coaches turned.
Oh, okay.
So Adam Levine gets up and he goes, tonight is the night. This is the day. This is the day we're making history. And he went on and said how today's the day when a country artist is going to buck the norm and do something unexpected
hmm
and go with me. And he just went on, and Kelly made her amazing pitch, and John made a really good pitch. And for sure, the guy was going to pick Kelly.
Mm.
He did not pick Kelly.
Oh.
So
you
that
never
was
know.
that was a really cool moment for Team Adam, because he has never won a country artist on his team before. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that was the big thing about that episode. But there's some great singers, and then there were a couple that got turned away, and always sad to see those.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you got turned away, you certainly don't want to be televised that you got turned down,
Well,
and then they tell you what's wrong with your performance.
yeah, I don't know. I think you have to have some pretty big chops to go and do this in the first place, and you're probably craving some attention anyways. I mean, this isn't the kind of thing that introverts would think of doing. So,
didn't you notice, though, some of the contestants, when they come on, they're a little more kind of reserved and shy and nervous, but some of them are just like balls out.
Totally,
like,
yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Like the guy.
So this girl that got turned away was really cocky.
Ah, right. Okay. There was that guy with the long hair in the first episode who was in the boy band, and he said, well, I'm known for being kind of like the muscular, sexy one. And I was like, okay.
I thought that was like, I cringed at that. I was like, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh. Put your hair in a ponytail, dude, or cut it off.
Well, and the other thing is, I have a teeny weeny itsy bitsy bit of experience with television that through you. And I know that these reality shows, they take whatever content and they edit it together to make it into something, So there's a lot of
package it.
Yeah, there's a lot of scripting in a sense, and then they edit things and splice them together to present a story. So who knows what some of these things are. I've just become this jaded old crank
already. Wow.
So we're gonna have to see.
You never used to watch, but you used to watch American Idol
with you. We've talked about this.
I know, but you used to enjoy that.
Yeah, that was 25 years ago.
What has happened to you?
That was like half my life ago.
Get off my lawn, kids.
Yeah, take your damn ball with you.
Oh my God. Unless it's a hockey puck and it's Connor and Hudson. Come on in.
Yeah. All right. Well, do we have anything else to add to this segment here, or are we going to move on?
No, I think we'll wait till you catch up, and then we will tee everybody up on what happens in episode 3.
All right, little listeners, you write in and let us know what you thought of episodes 1 and 2. And we'll pick one of those notes and we'll read it out on the podcast.
Yeah, and if you're on Team Mike and you think these shows are annoying as fuck, you can say
You can
that
also
too.
let me know. Yeah.
That's right. And maybe this will be a very short-lived segment.
Who knows? Yeah. No. We're in it. We're in it.
We're in it to win it.
And little listeners, we would love it if you would follow along with us.
Yeah, little listeners, we would love it if you would follow along and watch and tell us what team you're rooting for, which contestant you're rooting for. And you know how you can do that?
How?
You can leave us a little voice note.
Voice note.
How can you do this? Well, there are two ways. For those of you who know us and might have our actual contact information, you can send us an actual voice note by text.
Yeah.
And what about for the others, Mike?
You can, as we say every episode, slide into our DMs on Instagram. So that means first, go to our Instagram. And our Instagram is The Little Podcast. That's the LIITL podcast.
Right.
Yeah. And you can slide in there. The other way you can contact us is at lifeisinthelyrics@gmail.com.
Yes.
Give us a little summary on what you thought about this week's episode. Who are you rooting for?
Yeah, which team are you really behind?
And what we will do is we will go through those submissions and we will have a feature little note for the
Yes.
next episode.
Let's do it, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Priya, thank you for introducing this. It's going to be exciting. I'm
think
going to
it'll be
watch a new
fun.
TV show. We're going to engage our little listeners in a new way.
Yeah.
And we'll see who has the musical chops to select the winner.
Right. And you know what? We might even be watching the birth of the next superstar. You never know.
Oh, you never know. All right. Well, on to this episode.
Yes.
Which is about the ladies.
Yes.
Girl power.
Right.
Inspiring this episode was International Women's Day, which is going to be happening in a few days.
That's right. Okay.
Over to you, partner. No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Priya, do you know the origins of International Women's Day?
Oh, no.
All right.
Did you look that up?
I did.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
I should know this.
I did. But before we get into that, have you ever wondered when did all of these kind of like recognition days start?
That is a great question. And no, I have not.
I don't remember there being a lot of those when we were younger.
Do you think they were there, but we were just too young and like full of ourselves and what was going on in our lives to know about these things?
We're full of ourselves. You talk about that like we've moved
Like it's
on.
in the past.
Yeah. No. I maybe because we were young and we were just unaware of it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember there being a lot of these kind of special days.
Okay.
So what did I do?
You Googled.
Or what we like to call
Extensive research.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
So my Google question was, when did marking special days become a thing?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And the Google says,
Yes.
the practice of marking special days, particularly through official, national, and commemorative acts, became a structured, widespread phenomenon in Canada and the Commonwealth, primarily in the 19th and 20th centuries.
That's a long time. I mean, 19th century, that's like 100 years ago.
Yeah. Evolving from colonial proclamations into formal statutory holidays.
Okay, but that's holidays.
Well, that's what they're saying it's coming. It came through, it started with the national holidays and the commemorative acts,
Right.
kinds of, like war, acknowledging war,
Okay.
or whatever, right? And then it kind of evolved from there.
Right. And now we have incredible dates like Indigenous Peoples Day and International Women's Day.
Yep.
And then we have all sorts of days like International Cheese Day
Yeah.
and Pie Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really, every day is an important day. It's
Right.
true.
Right.
But
all
going,
days matter.
all days matter.
So stupid.
Well, it does for those that are alive.
Oh,
Because
right.
when
that's
you wake
true.
up, it's like a new day.
It's a new day.
It's a new day, a new me.
dawn. It's a new day.
It's a new life.
And I'm feeling
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great choice, Priya, because who is the singer of that song?
Nina Simone
Fantastic.
also sung a very great version of it by our very own Canadian Michael Bublé, who was also a judge on The Voice and a winner.
Oh, wow. Look at the way you're threading all that together.
I like to
Well
connect
done.
the dots.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Okay.
Well, back to my original question,
Yes.
the origins of International
tell
Women's
us.
Day.
Educate us.
So-
Edumacate us.
Edumacate. I'm going to edumatain.
Okay. Yes.
So IWD, International Women's Day,
Right.
is...
I thought you were making an error and we're saying something
No,
about
no, it's-
IUD.
no,
Like, that's
IWD.
different.
No, that's totally different.
Also with women?
Yes.
Involving women? Uh-huh.
Something else I don't know anything about. It's celebrated on the 8th of March, commemorating women's fight for equality and liberation along with the women's rights movement.
Have we won yet? Have we accomplished it yet? Oh.
Sadly,
No.
not when you look around.
No.
There's a lot of ebb and a lot of flow.
Yeah.
The earliest version reported was a Women's Day organized by the Socialist Party of America in New York City on the 28th of February, 1909.
Ooh.
In solidarity with them, communist activist and politician Clara Zetkin proposed the celebration of Working Women's Day, approved at the 1910 International Socialist Women's Conference in Copenhagen.
Huh. That was in 1909, you said?
1909, that's right.
Okay, so isn't it insane that it was only in Canada, in 1918 that women were finally allowed to vote? I mean, it's a long time now, I guess. It's 100 years, but still kind of insane.
Well, it was the 1970s when women actually had the right to get a credit card without their husband's permission.
It's just, when you hear some of these things, is like, that was not that long ago. It's so hard to believe it because now everything is the way it is. And it's like, how could it have been just 50 years ago that women weren't allowed to have their own credit card? What the fuck?
Yeah. So 1974,
Right?
in Canada, women gained the legal right to apply for a credit card, loan, or mortgage in their own name without a male cosigner. As much as I find it disheartening with some of the things that are happening
Yeah.
in the world
Right.
around women's rights, I also can see that there has been a lot of change, and so don't want to be too doom and gloom.
No, and let's just be grateful that we live in Canada where women still have the right to make decisions about their own bodies and all the other things, okay? We are so happy to be Canadian. We're not complacent, but we are grateful. But let's celebrate some of the achievements that women have made in music. This is
Yeah.
something I did look up in my
Okay.
extensive research.
Fill us in.
Okay. So some of the groundbreaking women in music, okay? And you know all these women, but some
I
of
do.
the reason you know all of
My
these
mom
women.
is on this list.
She's on it. She's a little further down, but she is on it because she introduced you to a lot of good music.
She
that woman.
did.
Yeah, she did, and she took you to a lot of concerts too.
She did. That's
so
right.
Cute, so
Yeah.
cute. Okay, Gloria Estefan. Do
Oh.
you remember her?
Come on, everybody, let me do the conga. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do the conga beat. Da, da, da.
Like we know the song. I remember that song. I was in middle school when that came out.
Oh.
And it was just, I remember we had steel drum bands
Oh,
in our
yeah,
school
yeah.
and they were playing it. Like I wasn't in steel drum, but I
Oh.
just love that.
I thought we were going to get a story.
No, I'm not a steel drummer.
I was, and they selected me to be the lead
No.
steel drum bander.
No, not in that case. I
No.
was overlooked, sadly. But she was like the first person that really kind of introduced Latin influenced music to
Pop culture?
yeah,
Oh, really?
to the zeitgeist and
Okay.
paved the way for other musicians like Selena way back when, Ricky Martin, and then of course all the others that have come after, Jennifer
J-Lo,
Lopez,
yeah.
Bad Bunny, who's like the most popular artist in the world right now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Well, because if you think about it, can you think of any Latin influence or, Cuban inspired music before that?
Well, no,
Right.
but I'm also wondering who gets to decide, who is what body decided that
Right.
she was the beginning?
Well, multiple sources.
Okay.
Because I looked on different websites to see who were some trailblazing female musicians. And Billboard was talking about it, Rolling Stone, like there were numerous different, even CBC had an article. So a lot of these names that I'm going to mention were mentioned across various lists.
Where's Gloria Estefan from?
I think she's Cuban American.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can go chronologically. So in
Ooh,
that
okay.
case, Gloria Estefan was probably, no, this might work. Okay, so Babs,
Oh,
Barbara
yeah.
Streisand,
Mm-hmm.
the only artist to have had a number one album in 6 different decades.
Oh, wow. Okay, say that again.
The only
Only
artist to have had a number one album in 6 different decades.
The only artist, like
Yes.
male and female.
The only artist.
artist.
Yes.
Wow.
Right? I know. Okay. On her heels, before there was Madonna and Beyonce as one name icons, there was, of course, Cher.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
When you believe in life after love, after love, after love.
Okay, first of all, that song pioneered the use of autotune.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But she is also the only artist to have a number one single in 6 different decades.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, yeah. And what was the last decade?
I think it was just the 2010, like the what do you call them? The 2010s to 2020s?
Okay. Oh, in the last
In 6 different decades.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then Dolly Parton holds the record for the most top 10 country albums. Would you like to guess how many she has?
Top 10 country album? Oh, I'm going to say 25.
41.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Insane.
There are some people that are die-hard Dolly fans.
Uh-huh.
I like Dolly. We've talked about Dolly.
Yes,
we had
we
a whole episode that was dedicated. She was 50% of that episode.
She was.
And so I obviously am aware of her, but I'm not aware of her catalog.
I had no idea.
Wow.
That bowled me over. Okay. Whitney Houston is the only artist to have had 7 consecutive number one hits on the top 100 chart. The only artist. That's cool. Mariah was the only artist to have her first 5 singles hit number one.
Her first 5. Wow.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God. Cool. That would be amazing, but also I would be super intimidated. It's one thing to have a hit and then maybe,
Another
a couple of your other songs
Right.
that come out don't do as well.
I know.
But for every
5
hit,
in a
for
row?
5 in a row, I'd be like, oh my God, I don't know
How
if
am
I
I
can
going to
keep
live
this.
up to it? I
Yeah.
know, but I don't think she's worried about that.
Nah.
She's fine. She's doing fine.
Yeah.
She's okay. All right. Taylor
Mhm.
has won the most Grammys for Album of the Year at 4.
Mhm.
But Beyonce, Queen Bey, has the
Nominations.
most Grammys ever at
Oh,
35.
Yeah.
35 Grammys.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 2 honorable mentions of Canadians. Shania Twain, she kind of started that whole crossover of country pop.
Yeah.
Her album, Come On Over, is the best-selling country album of all time.
Wow.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes.
Because it crossed over? So these are sales that this isn't in a particular genre, or a particular market, like the country
Best-selling
market.
country
versus-
album of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
I guess you could say because of the crossover appeal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Celine Dion is the best-selling Canadian artist of all time,
Right.
which is maybe not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some pretty cool stats
power
there,
to
huh?
the ladies.
Right?
The Spice Girls didn't show up anywhere.
No, I mean, there were lots of different stats and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
these were some of the biggest, kind of the most noteworthy that I could find.
Mm.
Very impressive.
What impact do you think the Spice Girls had on female empowerment?
It's a good question.
Because there was so much of that, like girl power.
Yeah.
But what do you think the long-term impact of that is?
Of them particularly?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're probably the biggest, up till now, probably the biggest girl group ever. But now with people like Blackpink and, some of the K-pop groups that are coming up, I don't know how long they might hold that record for, or if they've even been defeated already. But I feel like they were very, there have been lots of female artists who came before them that were very powerful and sort of dynamic.
Supremes.
Okay, you're talking about girl groups, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
but I mean like solo artists, like who are very not afraid to be sexual
Oh, okay, yeah.
and sort of own that feminine power or whatever you want to call it. But as a group, I think the 5 of them were almost like overwhelming in that part because they each had their own kind of identity. There was Sporty Spice, there was Ginger Spice. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but there was like Posh. Like they sort of had their own lane. So they kind of inhabited a different version of femininity and feminine strength, which was kind of cool because people would always say, which Spice Girl are you? But I haven't really thought about what their lasting impact is. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I just Googled this article. I'm like skimming it to see
on the spot
what,
research. If you think about the Go-Go's or the Supremes, those were very structured, right? They all dressed the same. They were very manufactured. Yeah. I don't think they really had individual identity so much, which is probably why Diana Ross. Probably why Diana Ross left the group to create her own path.
Well, this article in The Guardian from 2018, when we first started with the name Touch, we were pretty bland. We felt like we had to fit into a mold, says Mel C. And then we realized that we were quite different personalities, different to each other and to all the female groups in the past. We realized that there was a lot of strength in that. So that really supports what you were just saying, what your kind of view was about what makes them different.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what made them so special, even amongst girl groups, is that they really had very specific identities. They were all completely different from each other.
Yeah. The article goes on to say that even allowing for their lack of industry muscle, they were swimming against the tide in the sense that this was an era when boy bands ruled, notably Take That and Boyzone in the UK and Backstreet Boys in the US. There had never been a group of girls who were addressing themselves specifically to a female audience in such a brash, upfront way.
Right. Yeah.
So again, that's support.
So basically, I was right.
Well, what you said totally fits with what they were saying in this article. The long-term effect, I don't know. I mean, I think they obviously were a force.
And then they had their big comeback tour, right?
Oh, yeah, they had a couple of them. I went to see them,
How were they?
Oh, my God, they were amazing.
Really?
They really were. And it was the 5 of them on that first comeback tour.
Okay.
They were fantastic.
Why were they not all on the second comeback tour?
Second one, it was just the 4 of them because Posh was like, I'm done with this. This is not my scene anymore.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. And those females that you noted, they are all actually, yes, you're right, women that we know, and I'm sure our little listeners know. I was looking at this article in Bazaar magazine of the 53 of the best feminist anthems of all time.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And these songs, I noticed a lot of them came up in other lists about, like when I was Googling around looking for, what are the big female, empowerment songs?
Right.
And we've talked about some of this in the past. We talked about Alessia Cara.
Alessia Cara. Yes. We talked about Alicia Keys. We've talked about Beyonce. Who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
Is that on your list?
Madonna and Kelly.
Obviously.
Madonna, Kelly, Dolly. We talked about a lot of these. Yeah. So this Bazaar magazine article, 53 of the all-time feminist anthems of all time.
Are you going to read us like the top 5 or top 10?
Yes. So we've got, you just referenced it, Run the World, Girls by Beyonce.
Yes.
You Don't Own Me by Leslie Gore.
You don't own me. I don't know any of the words, but actually, I like.
But I do. I know when I saw that, I'm like, you don't own me. I am not that type of girl. That's not the sound, but it's something like that, isn't it?
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. Ah, man, how does that go? I do know the chorus though. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display.
That one.
Good song.
Bad Reputation by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that one?
All I can think of is Taylor's Bad Reputation.
Big Reputation. Big reputation. Ooh, you and me, we got big reputations. Ah, and it heard about me. Ooh, got a big enemy.
Yeah.
But that's not the song we're talking about right now.
That's not the song we're talking about. And I don't give a damn about my bad reputation.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
really rock and roll, kind of
Yeah.
punkish and really like anarchist.
That's Joan Jett.
Joan Jett and the
She was
Blackhearts.
badass, man.
Mhm.
Yes, I loved her.
Queen, Queen, by Janelle Monáe and Erykah Badu.
Right. I saw this song come up in several lists as well. And I know both of those artists, but I do not know that song.
I don't know it either. And it says this powerful duo shows it's okay to be provocative in the face of judgment on this funky collab, which ends with a powerful rap from Janelle Monáe on equality.
I'm going to have to listen to that because I like Janelle Monáe.
Bad Girls by MIA.
That also came up on several lists, and I do not know that.
Do not
but
know it.
MIA, she's an Indian artist, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yeah, I think she's
Which is
like
quite cool.
British Indian, isn't she? Yeah. And then the last one I'm going to report on here is Independent Woman by Destiny's Child.
Right. All the ladies, independent.
Throw your hands up at me.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, that's a
Something
good
like
song.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
I'm surprised that those are the top 5 because
Yeah.
there's lots of songs that I would have thought might be in there. But how about you just read us the numbers 6 to 10, just out of curiosity?
All right. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Anything that you want done, baby, do it naturally. Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman by
Shaka Khan, let me rock you, Shaka Khan.
Let me rock you,
guys.
it's all I
Feel
want to
free.
do. Wonder Woman by Leon Baby. Babe. B-A-B-E. Don't know that one.
Okay.
WAP by Carly B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Don't know that one either.
Says here, one of the best songs of 2020. This unapologetically salacious track broke new ground in talking about female sexuality. Cardi and Megan exchange lines that are as funny as they are filthy, like Cardi's immortal proclamation, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
Oh, we're going to listen to that after because I want to know.
Flawless by Beyonce featuring Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie.
Okay. That was number 9?
Actually, that was number 10.
Oh, okay. Wow. A
But
lot
number
of songs.
11?
Oh, yeah.
Woman by Kesha, featuring
Okay.
the Dap King horns. Now, you've mentioned Woman before,
I have?
haven't you?
No,
Really?
because I don't know that song.
I thought
The
you
song
did.
I've mentioned by Kesha is Praying.
Oh, right.
Fucking love that song.
Yeah, yeah.
Preach, which is
Okay.
also an excellent song in this context in terms of like celebrating International Women's Month and women standing up for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That song. Side note, the concert we just went to by Lauren Spencer Smith, she has a song called Pray that came out just last year. And that is also, it reminded me a lot of Praying by Kesha because it's her voice is very powerful in it. And it's
And it has
very,
the word pray.
It has the word pray, but it also has a similar vibe. And it's
Yeah.
a very kind of like, just like a,
Like an anthem of
Kinda like-
empowerment.
exactly. Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you for being my ally in this.
I got you, baby. I got your
I
back.
know you do.
Yeah.
Yes. So are there anthems that we've missed? Are there artists that we should have talked
there
about?
probably are.
But you
Little
know what?
listeners,
They can tell us.
let us know. What did we miss?
Yeah.
You can do that by, well, before we invite our little listeners to write in and let us know,
Yeah.
let's take a moment just to acknowledge 2
Yeah.
badass women
Do it.
in our lives.
Our moms?
That's exactly who.
Yeah.
So we're going to give a shout out to
Vimla.
amazing Vimla, for all of her hard work in raising this badass bitch that's sitting here in the studio with me.
Yeah.
And to my mom, Vi, who I know
Oh,
is
Vi.
a hardcore little listener.
Yes.
She gives me updates
Oh,
every
she
week.
hardcore, all right.
She hardcore. So we want to shout out to those 2
Yeah.
badass women.
We do.
Little listeners, we're going to wrap this up. Who do you think about when you think about badass women? What sort of songs are out there? Who are those artists? Slide into our DMs on Instagram. That's The Little Podcast. Or email us at lifesinthelyrics@gmail.com.
That's right. What you want? Baby, I got it.
Ow.
What you need?
Yeah.
You know I got it.
Ooh. All I'm asking
For a little respect when you
just
come.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.